herald of a very important message. Last Tuesday was my birthday, August 9th. For those of you that did not have a chance to see the picture of the celebration, I would like to throw a challenge. What do you think I did? One, went from for a long vacation in Europe, no, long weekend in Europe. Two, went to a very fancy restaurant and ate very little food. Three, bought a new car. What do you think?
Two. One. Three.
One,
Division. Okay. I'm sorry, it was a trick question. I did not do any of the three above. I took my son to the local village pool where I was wearing my Speedos while everybody else was wearing trunks that were like pants. Ladies and gentlemen, I have reborn. I changed. I lost all the fear of rejection, of not fitting in, of just feeling shame of doing something. And don't take that lightly. A grown man is very hard to change. Usually it takes a life-threatening situation or a lot of pressure. So tonight, I want to share with you why did I change and how did I change. I always turned 15 months ago when my son Randy was born. It was not a single event, but I cannot forget just the moment that he came out of his mouth. But through those months and our year, things had built up that I bonded so much to him. And that learning exercise from him and me changed the way I perceive the world. So we'll start with four characteristics of this bonding. First, this bond. The first was his similarities to me. That really attached me to him. You know, he has long eyelashes. His middle toe is longer than any other toe. And I just found out this week that he has waxy hair, just like his daddy. Sorry for the picture. But it's not only the genes that make us closer. He observes everything around him. Every time I get home, from the time I open the door and I get in, everything I touch, he wants to touch. Everything I do, he wants to do. And let me tell you, he stops and just observes. And then he runs like crazy doing whatever he wants to do. But at the time that he was observing, he's learning. A couple weeks ago, my wife told him how to open his bedroom door when it's closed by putting his finger on the door and pull in. One try, now he does it all the time. Last night, I gave him a piece of paper and pen for the first time, and he let his scribing on it. It wasn't perfect circle, but he knew how to grip the pen, even though I just gave it like that. Like just observing when I was working late at night. Okay, he acts like me, he may look somehow like me, but you know, another point of attachment is how fragile he is. And that's kind of funny, not funny at all, but you know, he's running and he hits his head on the door frame on the corner of the table, or he's carrying his blanket and it slips, and you know, there he goes. Or in the pool, he might be there, never closes his mouth and gets water in him. He is hopeless. But that creates automatically, and it's impressive. You don't think like that. That desire, that self-willingness to help. And that really attachment to him. It's not like I have to, it's like I want to. It's a different, the source is different. It's very powerful. But I guess the fourth and the most powerful source of this bond is every time I see him, he smiles. And I could have the worst day of my life. As soon as I open that door, like everything changed. So just to share, I have a pocket-sized picture today. Janice Toastmaster, this is Randy Alexandre.
Oh my God. Wow.
You gotta see him when he's smiling. Okay, so I have said that he was very powerful for me. So how did he change me? Well, I have become a goofball. Sometimes acting pathetically. When I get home, what do? Open the door, put my stuff on the floor, and first thing, he comes running. Pick him up, bring him in, and then I become the locomotive. Just run around the house, blowing the whistle whenever I see somebody. And that's like the happiest thing, not for him, but for me. Then, sometimes he's a little bit down. I don't know what happened. Maybe he hasn't gone to the bath or whatever happened. I found a trick. I trickle him and I blow air in his belly for like a couple of seconds. He laughs like he wakes the whole floor. And then, sure enough, he's up on his feet, like trying to escape from me. I'm chasing him for the next 15 minutes. And it's fun for a long time, let me tell you. Finally, what really melts me, when every night when I put him to bed, I'm going to read him a story, come close, lay right on my shoulder, and try his best to understand the words. And that just destroyed me. There I go, that melts. So I have changed. I now don't really care about how they perceive they may be doing something that might not look so well what I should be doing. Case in point. Last Tuesday on my birthday, there I am in the local pool. Dozens of neighbors, people that I take the train every day to come to Manhattan to work. I was there, focus on him. Remy, I was jumping up and down, diving, up, coming up, doing bubbles so he doesn't drink water, and like cheering every moment that he did, that he was just kicking him out. And you know what? Any bystander, I bet they had a hard time to figure out who the kid was, Remy or Toastmaster.